right, day 17. Are we getting a little wild and crazy? Can you see the star on top? This is my Christmas tree hat. It's getting busy in the workshop. It's late. I'm tired. Whew, what a day. Okay, so welcome back to Myra's Crafting Playground, day 17. And we've got a card for you. Are you ready? Let's get right into it. It's late. Okay, here we go. Down. All right, here's our card. I hope you like that. It's an easy to put together one. They're all easy to put together. Come on. Eh? That is both this sprig and this paper are from the traditional, hold on now, let me just grab this. Traditions of Christmas 12 by 12 paper, an amazing paper pack. I just cut this sprig out of there, which you can do if you buy the bundle with the Christmas greenery. That's the stamp set. It matches the paper, and then the dies that you get also, sorry, I have mine, whoops, inside here on a magnetic sheet, and I may as well return this one while I'm in here. But you can see that it has quite a number of different branches and greenery, as one would say. And this is the one that cuts out the patterned paper. So I'm going to pop that back in there. So I used this Christmas greenery. I used the Circles of Nature, right? Spotlight on Nature circle dies. That was one of the ones that I used. And I also used, so I'm putting these things away as I'm telling you about them, so I don't lose sight of them. And then I also used one of the dies out of this amazing banner die pack. Oh my goodness. I have a lovely Merry Christmas spread across my living room window, made from these dies. It's huge. It was made with the largest, so but it was amazing. And the banners that you can make with this die set are just phenomenal. So good for parties and even tags and just absolute scrapbooking because it's large enough. They're amazing. So, and then of course the words came from my stamp cut and emboss set, because have I used them all yet? The answer to that is no. And when I say use them all, I don't mean all the ones I cut out, but all the different verses that are available in the set. So there are still plenty more. All right, so this time I chose to use 4 1/4 by 11. So still a half sheet of cardstock, but I'm just cutting it the other way as opposed to your 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So it's just the card, and let me make that available for you. The card will just sit like that, as opposed to sitting like that or anything else. So it's just going to sit like that. I don't know, I find this particular alignment a little bit more stable on some of the cards, and that's just my thought pattern that goes there. So we have a piece here, and I'm just noticing that in my haste, because it's been a busy day at the workshop, I didn't cut the piece that I need for my base. So here we go. I believe it is already at 4. So all I need is a piece at 5 1/4. So we'll cut that. There you go. So this will be an extra piece. So here's my base. And I have a ribbon going across here, which would be this ribbon. And again, you know I have my ribbon, different spools on the wall. So I just sort of drag it down and say, hey, you look good. Let's put you on the card. So we're going to put down our little glue dots. Hope I aligned them well. All right. Oh my goodness, busy day. Santa's workshop was going crazy. Santa's getting all nervous about making sure all the toys are made on time. The elves on the shelves are reporting in. Lots of good girls and boys. Lots of naughty little elves, but that's a different story. All right, so I'm using my seal here just to put together, let's make that into a crisper line. There we go. All right, so I'm going to pop my designer, my DSP, right on top. That's a good start. I have to get a little bow tied as well. So while this ribbon is still hanging here, I'm going to make my little bow. They're so fussy, you know, you got to pull them a little bit this way and pull them a little bit that way until you get the size you want. And then I trim off the edges. I don't disconnect it from the main spool until I have my size right. And that way my wastage is only on, is only on one end if there's a little bit of extra. Okay, so we have that down. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my little banner, and I'm just going to put him on the side there. And I was just noticing the impression from my plate when I cut it out, but it's okay. It will not be seen. All right, so there we go. There is our banner. Probably should have moved it that way a bit, but it's down good and tight, so I'm not going to touch it. Then I have my sprig, which will go on the side here. And I'm just going to put that on with some dimensionals. Almost done another sheet. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Using up all these little end bits to get it going. So we'll attach this onto the back, and I'll put one more. Let's just use up this piece in the middle. Take the backing off. So I was saying about those elves. I bought an elf today for my grandson so that it can watch over him as he grows. I'm going to put that a little on an angle. My leaves are over a bit, so I actually might trim that, but that's okay. Then I'm also going to pop on my circle using the dimensionals. Dimensionals, honest to goodness, are a fast and easy way to get things sort of down on your paper. I find that they they do the job without too much fuss, is really just simply put. So we're going to take, and some sparkly paper doesn't adhere very well, but the dimensionals work great with it. Okay, so I'm fishing that underneath there just so it sticks out, but it sort of all comes together. And then I'm going to add my Merry and Bright onto the white circle. So do you have your cards out? I said I would do mine today, and well, let's just say I didn't. It's on the list for tomorrow. So, gotta get these things done. Alright, there's Merry and Bright. Something sticking on the back there. Gonna bring that in here too, fill up my circle a bit. And then I have my little bow, which I'm going to put on the end here. And give that a little bit of a finishing look. Now you could go sideways too. I know on this card I had a little bit excess room here, so I put it there across to sort of fill in the blank, if you will. This one here, since I don't know quite how it worked, but I actually could have put my bow this way and it would have been just as pretty, but okay. You know, it's down now, I'm not going to fuss with it, but I'm just saying that whether you put your bow one way or another, whether you put a bow at all, that's totally up to you. So what I finally did was I added some embellishments, and you know I like odd numbers. So in this case, I actually did 5. I did 2 groups of 2 and a single dude over there. So I have 5, but I'm again trying to just sort of complement some of the space by doing 2, but you know, it fills in a bit more. And I'm going to put these over here and pull that one out that way. And then I still want one sort of up on this side, so I'm going to take one of the medium-sized ones and I'm going to pop that maybe on the silver, since the silver is there. And there you have it. Another card. Let's put this close. I'm trying just so it doesn't flash on the light, but there it is. So, and I'll put a white piece inside as well, from the same size as this, 4 by 5 1/4, just for you to write your greeting. And 2 more cards done. That's day 17. I hope you enjoyed my card, and we'll see you tomorrow at Myra's Crafting Playground. Thanks, and have a great night.